Okay, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Finding Peyote. I'm so sorry. I've been like literally so busy. I'm actually still super busy, and I got a nail in my tire, and so I'm like waiting for it to be done. I'm just waiting for them to call me and say that it's finished so I can go to do some work. I have to go drive around town. I live in LA. I know I haven't done reading in like a long time and everything, so I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do Scorpio because people are asking for it, and I like usually do Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, and Scorpio last, but I'm going to do that first. If I have more time, then we'll do Virgo video after that. I really missed you guys a lot. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. We're already a minute in. Just want to like shuffle. I don't even normally shuffle a lot, but it's been a while. So I'm gonna do I guess I'm gonna do a star spread. Try and keep it short because like they told me it was gonna be like 45 minutes and 10 minutes has already gone by. Okay, so that's my life story. Really hope that this resonates. Star spread. So the first card will be your signifier card. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you guys are having a really nice week. Whoa, the Devil. That's your signifier card. You're either dealing with a Capricorn or you're dealing with all of this. That could be a variety of things. The first card is you presently. That's your situation. This is you presently. Is the King of Swords. Okay, so you're like cutting that stuff out or something. What you want is the second position. Is the Emperor. So wow, this is crazy. What's going on is the Double. Who you are is the King of Swords. What you want is the Emperor. But like, I guess what's better than the King of Swords? The Emperor, you know. The third position is your hidden factors. I don't remember what the last reading was. Oh my gosh, was the last time was May? No way. That's so crazy. This whole month has like gone by like really crazy. So the last one said that it was May. Where'd it go? Rejecting one. That's all it says. Rejecting one love offer. Maybe for another? Not really. Hidden factors is the Four of Cups. So like worrying that you're going to miss out on some kind of opportunity. Maybe you're cutting something out, and then the hidden factors, you're just kind of like worried that like this could be a missed opportunity. And your obstacles is the fourth position. The Strength card. Okay. And the outcome is the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so I mean, this is pretty awesome, right? Sounds like maybe you're kind of fighting some demons or fighting some issues that you have going on. See, the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, and you're even like reflecting on it, thinking about things and head reflecting. I'm going to clarify the Devil. I don't usually clarify the signifier card, but I mean, it's just so interesting. I kind of want to hone in on that a little bit and see why whatever that stuff is, that's what you're getting rid of. That's what you're cutting out. The Devil, please. Judgment. Okay. King of Swords. Whoa. The Eight of Pentacles. something that you are working on, something that you don't want to work on anymore, some type of situation where you have made that decision that you are no longer going to work on this, you're no longer going to put your energy into this. It's something about the devil. Apply this to your own situation, but you have made this decision that you do not want this anymore. But what you do want, which is the second position, what you want is Emperor, and that's clarified with the Two of Cups. So what you would really like is that person who is going to be everything. That's what you're looking for, is like your soulmate, your partner, the person that it's an equal give and take, that you share everything, that you guys balance each other out. You guys are a lighthouse. What do they say? Like, the beacon of light, in darkness. Hidden factors is the Four of Cups clarified with the Eight of Wands. Hidden factors, Four of Cups. You're just really worried that, there could be some type of situation that you missed out on, and that it would leave you. Well, weird. You're worried that it would go away, that you would regret that this person turned out to be a missed opportunity, that you would never see them again. So you're making all these decisions, but you're still like doubting yourself. And the obstacles is the strength. Yeah, staying strong. Clarified with the Six of Cups. And it could be because, your obstacles is like you've known this person or this habit or this, issue. It's been going on for a long time. That's what you're used to. If you grew up in an abusive household, you only know that kind of love. It's scary to venture outside of abuse, even though it's like you're more comfortable with the crappy ways that somebody treats you, or the way that dynamic is in work or whatever, and you're scared to be happy, scared to find happiness, scared to, I don't know, it's always just like being so scared. Like, why would I say that? Like, that's just all that's popping in my head, is like fear. But you already cut it out. Whatever it was, you already did it. It could be a work situation, because these pentacles are here, and that Eight of Pentacles is like working on stuff, right? Something in a work situation that you cut out. What you would really like is like a powerful kind of place that you belong. The Nine of Cups, which is the outcome, is clarified with the Ten of Wands. So you're accepting this decision. You're accepting that this has already happened. Perhaps, like, let's say you like freaked out at work and you're like, F this, I'm out, right? And then you go home, like you're all pumped up. You're like, yeah, I totally quit my job or whatever. Or I told them to go F themselves, and I feel fantastic. And then you go home, you're like, oh crap, like what did I do? Or your friends, say you tell your friends, and they're like, didn't you totally need that job? Like, and you're like, oh crap. You're like, ugh. And so you're totally worried about it. You really want to go back to it, but doesn't seem like you're gonna go back. Like this is it for you. The Three of Cups, yeah. You go with your friends. You're going with your friends for help. Maybe your friends can hook you up with something else. Oh, the Hermit again. Yeah, I forgot about the Hermit. Yeah, it's really like it going and reflecting within. Why is this so dirty? Holy cow, what is all this stuff? Going within, really thinking, maybe you're seeing and looking at job opportunities online and stuff too. Maybe looking at like LinkedIn or whatever, Indeed, Craigslist, trying to look for some job opportunities. And this is giving you that opportunity because I don't know, I get this feeling like perhaps you're like freaked out and just up and quit, and that's crazy. Have I done that before? I don't think so. Maybe. Oh yeah, but I was like really Yeah, I was really stressed out. And I was like really young though. I was like a teenager, you know, and I was so stressed out and everything was just so crazy that I up and quit. And they actually asked me to come back. They're like, hey dude, like it's cool, everybody freaks out, you can come back to work. And I was so embarrassed that I didn't go back, and I did need that job and I just like didn't, because I was like so embarrassed that I had acted that way. And like I don't know, I couldn't swallow my pride to go back. But that's just me, I suck. Just kidding. So maybe if something like this happened, okay Betty, I'm sorry I said that I sucked. I don't. Okay, stop. Sorry. Shh. So Betty, stop. Come here, stop it. No barking, come on. You know, so those things happen. You know, you can just really take some time. It looks like in the outcome you're accepting this responsibility. Two of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. That's talking about, you know, coming to some type of crossroads and making a decision. And maybe this would be really awesome because you can kind of figure out what makes you happy instead. Just cutting things out in general. It doesn't have to be work. Just cutting things out in general that just don't work for you anymore. This is not working, which is what it is. You're cutting this stuff out. Clarify the Devil. Expectations. Awesome. Okay, so cutting out expectations. Maybe you're too hard on yourself. I mean, I literally just told you guys that I suck. Like, you know what I mean? That's being pretty hard on myself. I don't think I suck. You know, you're cutting out, that's kind of what I thought, the judgment. You're passing judgment on yourself. Didn't really seem like this was like talking about somebody else. And it seems like whatever the reading was before in May was about relationships. So perhaps you're just like F relationships. And now you're effing yourself too. You're like, you know what, buddy? You are doing too much. You need to chill out. This stuff is not working for you. Figure it out. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Is pathway, yeah, and cutting out things that don't work for you anymore, and realizing that that also is a process, that you've been holding on to baggage and everything too long. But in order to fix this, you can't fix it overnight. 1212 on the screen right now. You can't fix it overnight. This is going to take time. Pathway talks about accepting that it's going to be a long and bumpy ride in order for you to get what you want. I'll clarify this, Emperor. What do you want? Sudden wealth. Yeah, you would like to have like an aha moment. You would like to have this epiphany, which is going to lead you towards your soulmate, bam, the Two of Cups, and lead you to be this Emperor energy like you would like to be. You would like to be like working at a place or doing something that you love, and that's going to be fulfilling. That's what you want. That's super awesome. The hidden factors is the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Despair card. And that's talking about the hidden factors is that you do not trust what you've even done. You are used to abuse. And so to break out of this cycle is really, really scary for you. I have not broken out of that cycle yet, so I can't tell you, oh, everything's going to be great. I don't know. I have no idea. But you have this worry because you had all these expectations for yourself, high expectations, unrealistic expectations that, you know, you really just are worried that you're going to miss out on something and it'll be gone forever. Clarifying your obstacles is distant horizons. And so that's this Strength card, Six of Cups, and distant horizons are your obstacles. It's to have that strength to not go back. Don't go back to this job. Don't go back to this person. Don't go back to your own way of thinking. Don't do this to yourself. You have already done something where you either freaked out or you said F this or whatever, or you cut something out. Maybe you just did it internally. You said it in your head, maybe, I'm not doing this anymore. And so you got to stay strong. You know, the Strength card, the Six of Cups. You're living in the past. You're thinking of all this nostalgia and stuff, giving this to this little kid, all this like sprinkles and sparkles and everything, and this little kid is like, yeah, but that's everything that's from the past. You're not a little kid anymore, you're an adult. And distant horizons is seeing that silver lining in everything, but this silver lining is not where you're supposed to be going. You're putting a silver lining, well, concern popped out. Your silver lining is like, it's not real, it's a facade. The outcome is the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, accepting, can be the Three of Cups and the Hermit. That's what I said. You're going to your friends, and your friends maybe were like, well, what in the heck were you thinking? But you know what? Like, it's just going to cause you that's what the Hermit looks like. It's like looking for jobs online and everything, and the Star is there, and they're kind of like holding, you know, their hand like this. So they were really thinking like, what is my star? What makes me happy? What is this like light inside of me, and how do I get that out into the world? The Community card talks about figuring out what you like, figuring out what works for you, realizing your own abundance and your own worth, and how can you apply that and find out, like, apply that to your life and to everything, that you're going to be more happy in the end. Crazy. I like readings where it kind of talks about like work, you know, because that's something that's very important to me. And when I'm just thinking about doing work that makes me happy, you know, that's important to me. Just as important, if not more important, than the relationships that I have with people. No offense to people, but that's how I am. I don't know. Some more information about this situation, please. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're standing up for yourself. You're defending yourself. I don't know what the heck happened. Perhaps something happened. Justice. Yep. Asking for the karma to set in. You know, you don't want to work. You don't want to do these crappy jobs anymore. You're seeking justice. The Sun. You're looking for your happiness. Perhaps, you know, there's children involved and they inspire you to kind of be a better person, a better dad, a better mom, like just to be a better aunt or uncle or something. Grandma, grandpa, I don't freaking know. Sister, brother, cousin. Did I miss any? The Eight of Swords. You really, you know, are stuck in your head. You're not knowing what to do. You're really afraid of stranger danger, but the Star card is here. That's not really what's going to happen in this situation. There's not stranger danger. It's the Star. This focus is on you. You're finding out what makes you happy. You're figuring out what makes you happy. You're doing that work and accepting that in order to get the Nine of Cups. Sometimes you got to let some people go. The Ten of Cups, or let some ideas go, or let some of your issues go, let some of your trauma go, let some of your baggage go. Because the Ten of Cups is there, and that's happy wife, happy life. That's, you know, wishes coming true. That's your wish coming true in the Nine of Cups, and that's your Ten of Cups, you know, like getting your wish coming true and living happily ever after. The Ace of Wands, a new opportunity is coming. Maybe it came in that kind of, or somebody just said, hey, why don't you come and work over here? Or somebody said, hey, you know what, like, you don't deserve this, or like, that doesn't happen at my job, or like, my girlfriend doesn't do that to me, or my husband, or whatever. And it sparks something in your head, and you're like, oh, what do you mean it's not normally like that? But like, you're not used to that way because perhaps your parents, you know, acted that way or something, or perhaps you're used to jobs that treat you in a certain way that's really like toxic or negative or abusive, and you had no idea. I remember one time I was working at this job, and I thought I was doing all great because I was getting paid, you know, a certain amount of money. And then this other chick came, and she's like, dude, I'm taking this job because it's the only job I can get. Yeah, I'm temporarily laid off, so I just need some work in order, you know, before I get rehired back at my job. It's like being furloughed or like whatever, right? So they're going to work, and they're like, dude, this job sucks. And I was so excited to work at that job. I'm like, what do you mean this job sucks? This is amazing. This is everything I wanted, everything that I thought I wished for. And she basically was like, your wishes are stupid because this is not even that great. They treat you like crap, like da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, at my old job, they were treating me even worse, and I got paid even less. And she's like, so? She's like, literally at my old job, like the regular jobs that I work, there's sandwiches, like a sandwich platter every day. There's like free snacks, like in their break room, and just like, you can go in there and just like make yourself a sandwich. Everything is just so relaxed. There's like free sodas, like drinks, like coffee, like like breakfast, people like bring foods and stuff for like everybody all the time. That's just kind of how it normally is. It's like part of like what like the secretary's job, executive assistant job, the person who works in the front is to go and buy all this food, like buy all this stuff. We call it, like in film and TV, we call it crafty. We're buying crafty, you know, we're getting things like items or whatever, like, you know, this is of course before the pandemic, you know, like buffet style things, you know, catering things, chafing dishes or whatever, like all the time. Literally it's there every day. And then special occasions, they'd be like, you know, they'd bring tacos, or like it'd be like literally like a whole lunch. Like, don't even bother bringing a lunch for Friday because it's going to be, you know, whatever, we're going to have pizza or whatever on Fridays. So like you know, and they still get paid a lot, and they had health insurance, they had all these things that like I just didn't have. And I had no idea that like at other studios, he said like for film teams that you could be treated that way. It really wasn't. It's 2020 right now. We were not treated that well, and we were meant to believe like we were being treated great. But it's because we didn't know any better, that things could be better and stuff. And it really opened my eyes, you know, to a lot of things. I just had no idea, you know. And maybe this is like something that has happened to you, and you're like, well, F this, I don't need to be treated like this. I'm going to be able to find something else on my own that's going to be better. But you still have this fear inside of you that you're not good enough and that it's not going to work out. But trust me, it totally is. The Knight of Swords, yeah, it's like charging, you're like, dun, 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 you know, like moving your hands forward, you know, and it's a little bit of like a balls to the walls and like not really thinking things through. And maybe that could have, you know, been the catalyst to have you come and say, F this, I'm not doing this work situation, blah, 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 but you didn't have another job lined up. You just quit, and now you're like, oh, what did I do? But in the end, it's all good because you're finding out who you are as a person. You're finding out what makes you happy. You're turning to your friends because your friends can help you to, like, you know, feel better. And the Eight of Wands, yeah, communication maybe, or some kind of opportunity for travel maybe is on its way. Or maybe, you know, that's the type of job that you would like, and you feel like you're never going to get that, but something can happen. Temperance is here, balance is here. You're keeping yourself grounded. These are the things that you're doing in yourself. The same the feetsies thing is kind of going on here, where Temperance is 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. And this Two of Cups here, you got one person in the water and one person on the land. We've got balance going on. The Judgment is here again, the Hierophant, you know, forgiving yourself. And the Five of Wands is talking about the competition is yourself. The Lovers is a decision that you have made about an ending the world. And the Nine of Wands that you've got, and the Page of Wands, that you've got these great ideas that you're ready to kind of like, you got this like, you know, gusto about you that you're going to go out and kind of get what you want. You've made this judgment on yourself, on this devil, on all these issues that you feel like are holding you back. It just seems like I get this vibe that you just like, because like, why would I be saying that on camera? Like, oh, I suck, like, oh, whatever. Like, do I feel those things? Yeah, but I don't like normally say those things like out loud. I don't want other people to hear like how I talk to myself sometimes when I like am in a bad mood or whatever. And so just getting this vibe of maybe like that's what you do. It's just like a lot of negative self-talk, and it's like that's really crappy, because I mean, I know that from personal experience, that's like really crappy, because, you know, you should be your biggest fan. You should, you know, but you're not feeling this way. But you know what I mean, I guess what you take away from it is like, this is like some next level stuff. You're really moving on and doing something that, you know, is actually good for you, which is freaking amazing. You know, when you take these steps, even when it's some type of freak out or whatever, and you regret kind of maybe the way that it went down, turns out it's too late, already went down, can't take it back, you know. So what are you gonna do about it? What I did about it, but that was when I was a teenager, what I did is I moved away and I moved on, and I just got another job, and I just never thought about it ever again. You know, it's like ugh, like a cringe moment, you know what I mean? Like that's how it felt to me, and that's what happened. But that's okay, you know, this is all okay, because in the end, you're seeing that, you're figuring out what you like as a person. This stuff is a wish fulfillment, and you're going to be accepting, you know, what has happened, and to be able to move forward. Let's go more into the future. What's going to happen more in the future after this? The Magician, yeah, you're going to realize that you have everything you need. You have all the tools that you need 24/24 this all to get, what you want. What's going to happen next? Whoa, and then the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, that's awesome, because I said, like, well, what's going to happen next? Queen of Pentacles. And be like, literally, like, that kind of feels like you're going to give yourself a big hug. You're going to tell yourself those awesome things. You're awesome. You can do this. Like, you're going to maybe reconnect, take a little day off or something, and like go out and treat yourself to something nice, which could be maybe even like going with your friends and like going hiking or going to the beach or something, or going to the mountains, or going for a bike ride, doing something where it kind of like, I mean, it's super hot here in LA. Get a little sun, not too much sun. Get out there, put your feet in the sand or whatever, and realize that could be awesome. You can just go ahead and just take care of yourself. That's the end. You're going to feel amazing. Page of Pentacles. You're going to look at things from a whole new light. This is going to change your life. It's going to change the way that you feel about yourself. It's going to change your situation. And all the negative self-talk maybe will start to subside. And then new opportunities, Ace of Wands, new opportunities will come to you because you've got this positive mindset. You got the PMA, positive mental, what's the A stand for? Anyways, I really can't think of this. Anyways, and again, yeah, we'll end with this. It's the Two of Wands. This is the crossroads. This is something that's going to change your life. I hate it when people say this is life changing, but it really will. But it's life changing, not like, necessarily now you're going to be a gajillionaire and stuff, but you're going to feel like a gajillion bucks on the inside, because you're going to feel a lot better for yourself for standing up for yourself. That Seven of Wands, and really doing what is best for you, which is to move on past the situation that you might have freaked out over a little bit. But YOLO. So this was your reading. I hope that it resonated. I guess I probably thought that it was going to be a love reading, but it turned out to just be about work. So if you're still dealing with love and this is not a work situation thing for you, sorry, that's kind of how it went out. But I don't see like a bunch of cups, like this is like what swords, the cups are here, but they're talking about that this is a wish fulfillment. I really see like more of like wands, pentacles, yeah, and swords, and I guess to also mention that it's what do you call it, major arcana card. So a lot of these things this stuff is really supposed to happen. It makes me feel a lot easier when I do readings for myself, I see a lot of major arcana cards, and I'm like, okay, you know what, this stuff is supposed to happen. I need to let it happen, and not feel so controlling over a situation. So that kind of seems like that's kind of what's going on here too, since your situation is the Devil clarified with the Judgment card, So congratulations, on your reading. You're so very welcome. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm so weird right now. I think I'm just really excited, and I'm really tired. I'm like really tired. I've been working so hard, and now I'm getting crazy. And my tire popped and whatever. These are my problems. I hope you guys have like a great rest of the week. Honestly, I'm going to be super busy. I'm booked on jobs. I'm doing something for Nickelodeon until Monday, so I'm going to be really busy. So hopefully after that I can like literally take a break, and I would love to just like focus on readings and stuff, and do some things, and do the relationship readings, that Aquarius dealing with Scorpio or whatever. If you have a request for a reading, since Scorpio has been so popular on my channel, thank you so much for everything. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel. But since the Scorpio stuff is so big on my channel right now, we're gonna make sure that the royal that I am gonna make sure to get that reading out and think about you guys during the week while I'm working. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. please leave a comment or whatever, talk to me, because like I still check, like I'm still here. I just don't have time to do like literally right now like a 30-minute reading. I don't have time to do that kind of stuff all the time right now. I'm so sorry. That's all I would love to do, is to just do this channel. That would be really amazing. I just saw 2929. So let's manifest that. I would love to just do this channel and make money from, you know, being a tarot card reader. That'd be like super sick. You know, right now I'm doing other stuff, but please support me. You know, just comment, like my stuff, get it out there to more people. Yeah, I just babbled on forever. I'm so sorry. I hope you have a great day. I hope everything is good, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.